everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel Chem Visual. So student, आज हम नहीं आसीचु प्लस 2 सेकेंड ईयर फिजिक्स रो ऑल सिलेक्टिव एमसीक्यू टाइप क्वेश्चन जोटे कि आपनकर ए गुटे वीडियो रे सरी जीवो. तो चलंतु आलोचना करिवा. क्वेश्चन 1 रे आपनकर आछि द रिलेशन बिटवीन द ट्रांजिस्टर पैरामीटर्स अल्फा एंड बीटा इज. सेटा आपनकर हबो बीटा इज इक्वल टू अल्फा बाय 1 माइनस अल्फा. Number of diodes used in a half wave rectifier is 1. In the given circuit, the value of voltage drop V0 across R is given circuit. आमर ये सर्किट दिया है नहीं किंतु आपनकर क्वेश्चन दिया है तो 10 वोल्ट रेजिस्टर होची 1 किलो ओम रो एवं सिलिकॉन डायोड होची 0.7 वोल्ट रो. तो आमे सीटू 10 रु 0.7 माइनस कला आमर होची 9.3 जोटा कि approximately equal to 10 volt. तो हमारा आंसर होगा 10 volt. A p type semiconductor is positively charged, negatively charged, neutral charge, maybe positive or negatively charged. So it happens neutral charge. In a given circuit diagram, a junction diode XY is connected to a source of EMF. The semiconductor X and Y are made by doping germanium crystal with arsenic and indium respectively. Then which statement is correct? X is p type and Y is n type diode is reverse bias. X is n type and Y is p type diode is reverse bias. X is p type and Y is n type diode is forward bias. X is n type and Y is p type diode is forward bias. It have our answer. Junction diode when forward bias behaves as device of no resistance, infinite resistance, high resistance, low resistance. It happens low resistance. If germanium has to be doped with an accepted impurity, the foreign atom should be monovalent, divalent, trivalent, tetravalent. It happens trivalent. A solid in which the conduction band and valence band overlapped is called conductor. A p-type semiconductor is obtained by doping germanium crystal with which of the following elements? Silver, arsenic, gold, indium. तो आपनकर आंसर हवा indium. The following element is not a semiconductor. सेटा आपनकर हवा option 1. N-type semiconductor is obtained by doping germanium crystal with arsenic. Nature of nuclear force is electric charge dependent, spin dependent, long range, unsaturated. So it happens spin dependent. The nature of strong nuclear force is repulsive and long range, repulsive and attractive and short range. So आपन आंसर होगा attractive and short range. Average binding energy per nucleon is maximum per the nucleus of helium, carbon, iron, lead. तो आपनकर आंसर होगा iron. Approximate energy produced during the fusion of 4 hydrogen nuclei into 1 helium nucleus is 25 MeV. Symbol represent nucleus X with 43 proton and 67 neutron. तो दुई जन को प्लस करिवो एवं जहाँ आसीबो तार हबो X 43 110. Nuclear reactor energy is released in the process of nuclear fusion, alpha scattering, beta emission. It happens nuclear fission. Which of the following is not nature of nuclear force? Spin dependence, charge dependence, short range, strong. It happens charge dependence. Atom of same element with different mass number are called isotopes. Which of the following statement is not true for nuclear force? It is attractive in nature, it is charge dependent, it is short range, it decreases quickly with distance. It is charge dependent. Relation between nuclear radius R and mass number A is R is equal to R0 A to the power 1 by 3. SI unit of magnetic flux is Weber. Unit of self-inductance is Henry. The capacitive reactance of an AC circuit is given by Xc is equal to 1 by omega C. Option 3. A transformer has 20 turns in primary and 100 turns in secondary. If primary is connected to 220 volt DC, the secondary voltage is 0 because it works only with AC. DC gives no changing flux, so no induced voltage. In an AC circuit containing pure inductance, the phase difference between E and I is pi by 2 because current legs is 90 degree. In an AC circuit with only resistance, epsilon is equal to 200 sin 200 T voltage and I is equal to 100 sin 200 T microampere. The power dissipated is आम जो आमर पावर फॉर्मूला हुए VRMS इंटू IRMS. तो जदि आम से वैल्यू पुट करवा तो आम आंसर आसो 10 वाट. In an AC circuit, current is I is equal to 100 root over 2 cos 50 T ampere. The RMS value of current is 100 ampere. Current आमर हुए I0 divided by root over 2. तो I0 रे जदि आम वैल्यू पुट करवा 100 root 2 तो आम आंसर बाहर 100 ampere. The peak value of an AC of 2 ampere in circuit is 2 root 2. कहीं peak current I0 is equal to आमर हुए root 2 IRMS. तो root 2 into IRMS रे आम जदि 2 पुट करवा तो आम आंसर बाहर 2 root 2 ampere. In an AC circuit, V is equal to V sin omega t and I is equal to I cos omega t. Which statement is correct? Voltage leads current by pi by 2. Voltage lags behind current by pi by 2. Voltage lags behind current by pi. Voltage and current are in phase. तो हमारा आंसर होगा voltage lags behind current by pi by 2. For an alternating EMF E is equal to 230 sin 314 t, its frequency in SI system is 50 Hz. 314 এবং F ର ଫର୍ମୁଲା ହେଉଛି ओमेगा बाय 2 पाई. तो ओमेगा जगह जदि आम 314 पुट करवा तो आम आंसर बाहर 50 Hz. SI unit of RC where R is resistance and C is capacitance is second per meter, ohm per second, second ohm into meter. RC होची गोटे टाइम कांस्टेंट तो सेटा हबो हमरा second. An AC source is connected in series with L and C such that inductive reactance equal to capacitive reactance. The frequency of the source is L inverse, C inverse, L half inverse, C half inverse, 1 by 2 pi L inverse, C inverse, 1 by 2 pi L inverse, half C inverse half, 1 by 2 pi root over of LC. An AC source is connected to a pure capacitor. The capacitor is charged during the positive half cycle, negative half cycle, both half cycle, none. तो सेटा आपनकर आंसर हबो both half cycle. कहीं capacitor charges and discharges in both half cycle of AC continuously. LCR circuit, the impedance at frequency omega 0 is R. 0, so impedance equal to resistance. The RMS value of an AC I is equal to Im cos omega t is 0.707 Im. Im by root 2. तो तार आंसर बाहर सॉल्व कले 0.707. The impedance Z at resonance of an RLC circuit is Z is equal to R. For an alternating current I is equal to I0 sin omega t, the RMS value of the current is I0, I0 by 2, I0 by root 2, root 2 I0. RMS value of sinusoidal current आम आमर हुए I0 root 2. तो ऑप्शन 3 हम आपनकर करेक्ट आंसर. The reactance X of an AC circuit containing pure capacitance C at frequency F is X is equal to 2 pi Fc, X is equal to 1 by 2 pi Fc, X is equal to 2 pi F into Xc, F is equal to 2 pi C by F. तो सेटा आपनकर आंसर हबो X is equal to 1 by 2 pi Fc. The phase difference between alternating EMF and current in purely inductive circuit is pi by 2. For a series LCS circuit, a resonance, the relation among inductance L, capacitance C, and angular frequency omega is equal to 1 by root over of LC. Which of the following statement is not true for electromagnetic wave? These are transport waves. They consist of mutually perpendicular electric and magnetic field. The expression for velocity of this wave in vacuum is V is equal to mu 0 epsilon 0. The wave can propagate in vacuum. Expression for velocity of this wave in vacuum is V is equal to mu 0 epsilon 0. କାହିଁକିନା ସେଇଟା ଆମର 1 by root over ହୁଏ ନା ସେଥିପାଇଁ. The correct order of visible electromagnetic radiation in increasing order of frequency. ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେବ orange, green, blue, violet. Option 3. The dimension of ratio E by B electric field to magnetic field in EM wave is equal to which physical quantity? Option 2. Velocity. Electromagnetic wave of wavelength 15,000 nm lies in infrared. Option 3 ହେବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର answer. Radiation of wavelength 3000 Armstrong lies in ultraviolet. E and B field in electromagnetic wave are directed parallel to wave direction and to each other, parallel to wave direction and perpendicular to each other, perpendicular to wave direction and parallel to each other, perpendicular to wave direction as well as to each other. तो आपनका आंसर है ऑप्शन 4 perpendicular to wave direction as well as to each other. Relevant to telecommunication is microwave. A convex lens of refractive index 1.5 is immersed in a liquid of refractive index 1.6. The lens will behave as divergence lens, glass slab, prism, convergent lens. तो ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର आंसर ହେବ option 1 divergent lens. 2G. The real image of an object is formed by a convex mirror or the image is larger than the object. Which of the statement is correct? Object is at the center of curvature. Object is within the focal length. Curvature and focus. Object is between center of curvature and infinity. So ସେଇଟା ଆମର आंसर ହେବ option 3. Object is between center of curvature and focus. Refractive index of glycerin with respect to the air is 1.5. The speed of light in glycerin is. तो आमे जानछु हमर आंसर हुए V is equal to आम फॉर्मूला हुए V is equal to C by mu. तो C रो वैल्यू आपण पुट करिवे 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 1.5. तो हमर आंसर बारिबो 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. The angle of prism is 60 degree and the angle of minimum deviation also 60 degree. The refractive index of material of prism is sin A plus D by 2 divided by sin A by 2. तो जदि आम से वैल्यू पुट करिवा तो आम आंसर बारिबो √2. In a medium is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. The refractive index of medium is. तो आम जानछु mu is equal to आमर हुए C by V. तो सेठी आम जदि वैल्यू पुट करिवा 1.5 ऑप्शन फर्स्ट हबा आपनकर आंसर. The frequency of light of wavelength 100 nm is. तो आम जानछु nu is equal to आमर हुए C by lambda. तो C रे आम वैल्यू पुट करबा 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 600 into 10 to the power minus 19. तो आमर आंसर बारिबो 0.5 into 10 to the power 15 hertz. Of a prism is 60 degree. The angle of refraction for a ray in minimum deviation position is. तो आम जानछु आमर हुए R is equal to आमर हुए R is equal to A by 2. तो जदि आम ए जगह 60 पुट करिवा एवं 2 तो आमर आंसर बारिबो 30 degree. Vertical angle of a transparent slab is 30 degree. The refractive index of material is. तो आम जानछु आमर हुए mu is equal to आमर हुए 1 by sin 30 degree. तो आमर आंसर बारिबो 2 option 1 हो जे आमर आंसर. Of white light through a prism, the emergent violet ray remains at the middle of the spectrum, towards the upper side of the spectrum, towards the lower side of the spectrum, invisible. Thus, our answer is towards the lower side of the spectrum. A convex mirror has focal length f. An object is placed at distance f by 2 in front of from the pole. The mirror produces an image at f by 3 due to using mirror formula. The refractive index of glass is 1.5. A sphere of this glass is immersed in water of refractive index 4 by 3. The critical angle of light originating with the sphere is the ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛୁ sin c ଆମର ହୁଏ n water by n glass तो 4 by 3 divided by 3 by 2 तो हमारा आंसर बाहरिबो 8 by 9 ऑप्शन 3 है हमारा आंसर. White light is incident on one face of a dispersing equatorial prism kept in air and emerges out at another face. The deviation produced by the prism is greatest for violet and latest for red. An object is placed in front of convex lens of focal length f. A virtual image with magnification 2 is formed. The object distance is f by 2. Minimum distance between an object and its real image formed by a convex lens of focal length f is 2f. Our answer is 4f. Option 3 is our answer. Two transparent media A and B have light speed 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second and 2.4 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second respectively. The critical angle is is equal to ଆମର ହୁଏ n b by n a. ତ ଯଦି ଆମେ ସେଠି ପୁଟ୍ କରିବା 2 by 2.4 ତ ଆମର ଆନ୍ସର ବାହାରିବ 0.833. ତ ଆମର ଆନ୍ସର ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ହେବ କରେକ୍ଟ ଆନ୍ସର. The power of a convex lens of focal length 20 cm is. ତ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛୁ ପାୱାର ଆମର ହୁଏ 1 by is equal to 1 by f. ତ 1 by 0.20 ଯଦି ଆମେ ପୁଟ୍ କରିବା ତ ଆମର ଆନ୍ସର ବାହାରିବ 5. The blue color of sky is due to which phenomena of light? सेटा होची scattering. Monochromatic light of wavelength 600 nm enters from air into glass medium of refractive index 1.5. The wavelength inside the glass is तो आमे जानछु हमर हुए lambda glass is equal to lambda air by mu. तो सेठी आमे लिखिबा 600 divided by 1.5. तो हमर आंसर बारिबो 400 nm. In due to the optical phenomena is total internal reflection. If the refractive indices of glass and water with respect to air are 3 by 2 and 4 by 3 respectively, then the refractive index of glass with respect to water is 3 by 2 divided by 4 by 3 9 by 8. In biconvex lens of focal length 30 cm and 60 cm are kept contact in air. The power of the combination is P is equal to P1 plus P2. तो हमारा आंसर है 5D. The focus with refractive index 1.5 and radius of curvature R on both sides, then our answer is R by 2. Of light which undergoes minimum deviation in a prism is red. The refractive index mu of a medium where velocity of light is v is related to velocity of light c. In vacuum as mu is equal to c by v. Option 2. The phenomenon of light responsible for formation of mirrors is total internal reflection. Option 3. Unit of power of a lens is diopter. For a light wave, lambda is wavelength and delta is the phase difference between 2 points separated by distance x. The relation between lambda, delta and x is delta is equal to 2 pi x by lambda. Option 1 is the correct answer. The yellow light sources in YDSE is replaced by a monochromatic red light source of same intensity than the fringe width of interference pattern in comparison with that of the previous pattern which increase. Effect occurs when the frequency of light incident on the photosensitive material is the threshold frequency for material is greater than. With energy E is characterized by wavelength given by lambda is equal to Sc by capital E. Option 3. The graph between cutoff potential and frequency of incident radiation in photoelectric effect is straight line passing through the origin, straight line not passing through ellipse. Option 2. Straight line not passes through the origin. De Broglie wavelength of an electron having kinetic energy E is proportional to E minus half. E to the power minus half. Wavelengths lambda E and lambda P of electron and proton respectively moving with same speed are related to lambda is each greater than lambda P. In each atom, when electron jumps from higher energy level to second energy level, the spectral line series observed is Balmer series. Stationary orbit, the angular moment of an electron in an integral multiple of h by 2 pi. The SI unit of self-inductance is Henry. If an EMF of 16 volt is introduced in a coil of inductance 4 Henry, the rate of change of current is 4 ampere per second. Formula ଜାଣିଛୁ ଆମର ହୁଏ is equal to L di by dt. 1 Henry is equivalent to 1 Vs per A. The dimension of magnetic flux is m L square T minus 2 A minus 1. Lenz's law is consequence of the law of conservation of energy. The physical quantity expressed in Henry is self-inductance. Dimension of magnetic dipole moment is m0 L square T0 A. SI unit of magnetic permeability is Tesla meter per ampere. The magnetic dipole moment per unit volume of a magnetic material is called magnetization. The magnetic sociability of a material is negative is dimagnetic. SI unit of magnetic permeability mu of air सेटा होची Newton per ampere square. Biot-Savart law gives magnetic field produced by an electric current. A galvanometer can be converted into an ammeter by connecting to a low resistance in parallel. A magnetic force on an electron moving opposite to the magnetic field is 0. Two parallel wires carrying current in the same direction attract each other due to magnetic force. Conservation principle consistent with Kirchhoff's voltage law is conservation of energy. Kirchhoff's first law expresses conservation of charge. Which graph represents VI relation of an ohmic resistor? सेटा होची straight line through the origin. सेटा को कुहाजे ohmic resistor. Potential difference across a wire is constant. If I, A and rho are length, area and resistivity, the rate of heat production is inversely proportional to I, A and rho. A conducting wire of uniform cross-section length L, resistance R is cut into two equal pieces. Resistivity of each part compared to original is remain same. A test charge Q is brought from infinity along the perpendicular bisector of an electric dipole. Work done by the dipole field is 0. तो आपण मैंने ये जेतिकी एमसीक्यू दिहला सेतिकी आपण भल भाव पढ़ी जिवे एवं आज वीडियो को आम ये शेष करवा थैंक यू सो मच।